Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. So I thought I might have some fun today and do a little mash up video. Or layout, I guess, really. Video is of the layout. So I am going to take the Fabulous, oh my goodness, scrapbooking workshop that's currently part of the Fabulous special right now, and I'm going to adapt it to Celebrating You. So just give me 1 second here. I'm just going to share this over into my classroom and we can get started. So basically what I did was I took the guide that goes with the Fabulous workshop, which is stinking cute. If nobody has seen it, make sure to check it out because it's turned out very cute. So there is one single page layout, two page layouts, and then it makes 12 treat containers. But today I'm going to just switch it or swap it out for the Celebrating You collection, and we're going to create the single page layout. So we have a birthday here this weekend, so we're going to do cake on Sunday. So I thought this would be perfect. It's a nice little condensed page for a number of photographs, and the single page happens to be my favorite out of all of them, but who knows, maybe I'll come back and I'll do the other layouts. So just give me 1 more second here. Okay, just so I can share it, and then I'll pop you down onto my desk alone. Okay, there we go. Okay, so like I said, the single page happens to be my favorite. So I'll show you what I did beforehand. I didn't do very much. I just basically cut out my pieces. Just let me put it down on my desk. Okay, so here is what I have grabbed. So I have the workshop, right? And so all I've done is I've taken, there we go. I've taken the measurements and photo sizes and everything for the single page layout, which I'll just show you here in 1 second. It is right here. So super cute. So you took the treat containers and changed it to a layout. Nope, Glenda, there's a single page layout that's part of the workshop, and I'm going to switch this layout from Fabulous into Celebrating You. The treat containers are super cute too, though. Just saying. So I took all the measurements, but I'll walk you through it as we go. So I grabbed French vanilla for the background, and then like I said, I've swapped out the measurements, but I'm gonna talk you through it as we go. And I have some of the pieces of Celebrating You. I have photo mats. They're exactly the same photo sizes as the original design. We're going to do this little journaling box. We're going to do the little distress piece on the bottom. But first we need to start with this. So I did grab French. Yes, that makes much more sense. The original the original workshop for Fabulous that's on the corporate page has one single page layout, which I'm going to recreate, but mash it up with Celebrating You. And it also has two page spreads and then a set of 12 treat containers. So I know this Celebrating You is so cute. So, and it's like a fun color combination. And so, like I said, I thought this 1 page spread would be perfect for our cake on Sunday. So I'm going to use French vanilla because it is in the grouping of coordinating cardstock colors. Sorry, just let my camera stop autofocusing there. And then on the top of this layout, this is actually a border strip right here, this piece that's the black and white. But this is the border strip that is on the Celebrating You, and it's a little bit thicker, and so I don't want to use it here. So I'm just going to, here, one second, because I'll show you. So I grabbed instead a zip strip, which would be the same size as the border sticker for that fabulous, that's across the fabulous layout. Okay, while we're doing this, we'll just take, because I'm going to use lots of stickers. I know I love French vanilla too. Okay, I'm just going to, you guys have seen me do this before quite often, especially when I'm designing. I take this backing off of the sticker sheet. So you can see here the bleed from the stickers. So the stickers are not the actual size that they sometimes look when you're looking at them. So I like to take the backing part off just to give me a more realistic look at sizes of stickers, etc. And we're going to put lots of stickers on this layout because there are lots of stickers on the other layout, but we're just going to make it party themed instead of Halloween themed. So, okay, there we go. I just double check always that I am not throwing away any stickers that might have got stuck on here. So now you can see, I can see much more realistically the size of my stickers, and that I'll just throw in the garbage. Okay, so you can see here, this border sticker is much wider than 1/2 inch. So I picked this zip strip to add. I'm going to just leave this here so that my camera does not autofocus on me while we start attaching these pieces down. Once we get a few layers on here, it'll be good. It's just because there's so much white, it tries to white balance. So, and I figure you can never have too much of a stash of birthday layouts. So like I said, I picked this zip strip that's got the French vanilla on it, and it just looks like confetti, or like one of those, well, it looks like confetti really. Sparkles, splatter, but they're perfect, so it's not splatter. Okay, so I'm just gonna run that across the top. And then in the fabulous layout, in the background, there's a piece of paprika, and then the piece of paper with the frames on it. Yes, because if you take the white out, then you can actually see how much the actual size of the sticker. So I'm going to use this side with the diamonds, but on the back there's this fun print with all the text. I love the script. So I'm just going to attach these two pieces together, and I'm going to adhere this down. And that's not the order that they do it in the directions, but I need the camera to kind of stop trying to white balance. So that's why I'm going to do it in this order. So at least I have something down in the middle of the layout, so that'll stop. I do that. Awesome. Okay, so this outer piece, I do believe, is 10 inches, right? So I'm going to center it on my layout, which puts it 2 inches, like 1 inch from every side. Okay, so I'm going to add this, and then we're going to add the little distress piece at the bottom. So normally I would have added that before, but like I said, I want to get something down on here so we do not have our white balance issue. Okay, so there we go. So it is now centered. Okay, so down here is this fun little piece of distressing. So we are going to do that with this piece of the Celebrating You. It's got the lagoon on the background with just like a very fine sapphire line, but I'm going to use this side with the dots on it. So I'm going to add adhesive on both the short ends and one of the long ends, okay? And I want it right here. So I'm going to flip this over. And with my adhesive, oh, sorry. So I have adhesive on these three sides, okay? This side, and this side. So I'm actually going to leave my, oh, and I put the adhesive on the wrong side. I'm going to put the adhesive on the side I want forward, not this side. So I'm going to add adhesive on these two sides and that side. Okay, so now I'll get rid of the rest of the adhesive after I'm finished. I'm going to add this on the back side with the side that I want the distressing. Yes, love hate with white balance, exactly. Okay. So it is behind here now. It is open on the bottom, right? There's no adhesive here on the bottom. It's on the top edge and the two sides. So now I'm going to rip this from the front. So I can just go like this. And I get that same, I thought this on the Fabulous, it kind of like makes it look spooky, but on this one, it kind of makes it look like somebody's tearing open a present, right? So there we go. If you want to distress it more, you can. If you want to add ink to it to show the distressing more, you could. Okay, so this part is done. I'm just going to use that little piece of adhesive down there to hold that down. Throw my distress in the garbage. Okay, so one of the fun things about this layout is all the stickers and all the little photos. So I'm going to kind of lay my photos in the same spots that they are there. So then so that's kind of the photo placement we've got going on here. Okay. So then I cut these pieces and I'm going to do the little journaling box right away. So this is the sticker. That's as far as I've gotten. I knew I wanted to put this sticker up there, right? So then I'm going to use the other stickers to fill in. But first we're going to make our cute little journaling spot. So I have another piece of lagoon. And then I picked the word print. You could also do the presents. That would be cute with the little honey butter. Okay. So I'm going to add, so this is border strip down here, but I think, so I thought for stickers, I might use these kind of ones. So maybe I should grab another zip strip to add across the bottom instead of a border sticker. So the zip strips are super fun, right? There's this one with the candles, there's pennants, there's the little presents, there's the cupcakes, and then there's these fun little stripes. So maybe I will use this one with the little stripes. I know. Well, I really love honey butter, period. So, and I also did use French vanilla for my journaling box. So I am just going to add my zip strip first before I put my lines, right? Because I'm going to draw my lines coming down, and I want enough space for the zip strip there. So I'm going to add my adhesive on the back of my zip strip here. And I'm just going to grab a second Versamat, I think. And just so I can get this on here straighter. Straighter than crooked. Okay, so just across the bottom like that. I'll flip it over and cut it off. Yes, and as far as honey butter, I actually really like the light side of honey butter the best. But the dark side is just as good. Okay, so now I'm going to just do my journaling lines. I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of adhesive on the back of my French vanilla here. Okay, and so I'm paying close attention so that when I line it up, I know I'm going to use the mat to line up my drawing lines, right? So I'm going to make sure that there's a line that I can use as my bottom journaling line. So I'll just show you here. This I want to be my bottom journaling line right here. So I've lined it up on my Versamat so that I know I'll get that as my last one. I'm going to start at the top and work my way down so that I'm not dragging my ruler through my ink. I'm going to leave a little bit of space at the top because I'm not sure that I might not necessarily stamp at the top. I'm kind of thinking I might put the year or something at the top here. So I'm just going to leave myself a little bit of extra space. If I need to, I can go back and add another line, but I would rather have a little bit of extra space than not enough. I'm going to use the navy Le Pen. So kind of playing off that sapphire with the navy. And I'm just going to do my lines every 1/4 of an inch. I had to actually think about that because, of course, I'm metric and not imperial. So sometimes I get very confused with my measurements that I'm calling it the wrong thing. So if I ever say the wrong thing imperial, that's why. And you all know I love the Le Pens. So they are perfect for journaling, adding journaling lines, doodles. And the new pens are super fun too. We have 2 new sets of pens, which are sparkly. And they write so smoothly. And they're not like markers, they're gel pens. So they definitely have a different feel to them. Okay. So look at me being all prepared for adding photos on Sunday. So next week after I print the photos, I'll come back and add them. I'll show the layout with photos on it. Okay, so there we go. The journaling box is done. Okay. So I'll just add a tad more adhesive. And I was working on a different project right before this and ran out of adhesive. So I do think I should have enough left for this project. I am going to add this flat on my layout. The fabulous one is popped up on 3D foam tape. But I want to be able to write on it right after I get my pictures. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to add, are the lapels as great? Okay, so they're different. So this is, I think, what Glenda's talking about, but this is the old Le Pen, which I love. So yes, from the standpoint of writing, Judy's talking about conversions. Yes, because I think it kind of depends too on when you went to school in the system, because like Canada's not always been metric, it was imperial. So I think it depends on when you went to school as to how it's easier for you to perform measurements. Okay. Sorry, it's really hot here today. So yes, I do like this. They're very similar, but you can see the difference. Okay, so you can see the difference in width, but I've gotten very used to this one now. And yes, I would say they're just as good as this Le Pen. So that's my 2 cents on the Le Pens. Okay, so I'm going to start adhering some of my Photomats. Sorry, thought I was talking to her. I'm just gonna shut her off. So I'm gonna adhere my Photomats, and then we're gonna fill it in with stickers, okay? So, of course, the Halloween one, there's tons of cute little Halloween themed stickers, but we are going to add birthday themed stickers to this one. Okay, so like I said, I just added this title is because I knew I wanted to have that title from the Celebrating You there. So let me just look at my sticker sheet here. Oh, yeah, we've got tons. So I'm going to add these down. If I have to move them slightly, I can. I just don't want to have to move them tremendously. So this one I'm going to adhere down, and then I'm actually going to put my 2x2s on foam tape. And I want them to kind of overlap. So I'm just going to add foam tape this way. And I'm going to do a thick foam tape. And then it's super easy for me to just tuck my photographs in later. Okay, and this one is going here-ish. It will just depend on our stickers. And I'm going to add my adhesive in the middle. Okay, so this one I'm not going to add down onto my layout until we pick some stickers to kind of start framing this in. So like I said, there's 3 little candy corns here, and I thought I would use these little bursts. So I'm going to pick different colors, I think, and I'm going to stay away from the sapphire. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of place some in here. So the only reason, actually, I could actually, let's see how the sapphire looks on here. I was just worried that it was too close, but I actually think we are good. And one more. Okay, so that I was thinking what I could put there. So I think I want to put these candles somewhere. So if I'm going to add 3D foam tape to them, I'm just going to take the stickiness off the back. And so because I know, right, I'm going to play around with a lot of stickers anyway. Even if I'm going to add it flat, I would take the stickiness off so I can kind of pick a few spots and see if it works in them, right? So I can just lay this here, and because it doesn't have any stick on it, it's all right. So I can kind of play around with the positioning of my stickers. So I'm thinking like that. And then let's just look. So I've got some, we'll see if we'll keep the candles there. I could also add this in that spot. I need something down here. So, and I want something here and little things for here. Now, if I keep the candles here, I'm not going to add a sticker on the outside, but I could also go like this also. Okay, so, and then I love these little small rectangular sentiments too. They're perfect for tucking into places. So we could also do this here, which is fun. I like that. So I think we're gonna keep that one. So I have had a few people ask if I will be doing a Celebrating You scrapbooking workshop, and I will. I will be doing workshops for the collections in the new annual. Just they'll be spread out over the course of the year. When I don't have photos picked out yet, I often use press and seal over all the goodies. Many of the photos were pre-digital, so there's only one shot. Yes, I do still have like lots of photos that are from before. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down over there. I want something right here. So what I was thinking was I might do presents here. Like this. Press and seal is an amazing invention. So many uses for it. Okay, so I was thinking like this. And so I want to do something right here too. So I have another idea. Yes. Some people just don't understand the love of press and seal. Also, if I'm putting embellishments down like this and I'm using 3D foam tape that are going to overlap, I just won't undo. So here, I'll show you on this one. I just won't take the backing off the pieces that are overlapping until I have my photo on my layout. So let's say I add this piece at the top here, and then I'll add some down here. If I'm going to have this overlapping like this, I'm just not going to pull off this piece until my photograph is underneath. And that totally works for me. So I think we're going to add some of these. So I feel like I want some sapphire up here. So I'm just trying to decide whether I'll add a word or like this sticker. We could have it like this, almost as like a second sentiment coming off of our happy birthday. So, like this. That I like. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put some 3D foam on my balloons. Yes, I actually knew that, Glenda. Okay, so I think it is coming together, and I like that over there. So then in these two spots, I'm going to tuck in some more words, I think. Yes, and then I think I might use one of these over there in not the sapphire, but maybe like the glacier color. So I'm thinking this here, and then, oh, maybe this one. Okay, I like this. And then I'm just going to add now some of these into these spaces. So I think I'm going to do that one over there. And I think I'm going to do the cheers right here. So I'm going to do this. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to put cupcakes there. Okay. So now, let's see this. That like that. And then I'm going to add cupcakes over here. And I think I will do this little, oh, that's too funny. I know. So the dog is barking. Yes. Always. But it is too hot to leave them outside while I'm on. So they had to be inside. But of course, it's like action hour at my front door right now, apparently. Yeah, I like that better. And I'm going to take this and add it right there. It is funny that they don't understand that the dog's just talking on video. And very far away, that they're not barking at the same things. Okay. So now we could start sticking things down. So you can see here, I'm going to leave this piece with the backing on and those two pieces so that when I tuck my photos in, I'll just peel them off. Now we can add this down because I like where it is now. I'm going to add my subtitle down first and then my title above. Yeah, it doesn't probably really matter. I could probably clear the whole house and he would still manage to bark at something at some point. So I also have the melon sequins and I pulled out the some of the French vanilla ones, and so we're going to add that too and just kind of tuck them in. Oh, I love how this is turning out though. So this I'm going to put right here. There's still lots of room for me to get my photo underneath. This I'm going to, so I have a whole piece here. I'm just going to put a line here and pull off the one side. that will overlap my photo. Now I can add my cake down. Right here. Oh, I love it. Okay. So let's finish up this little cluster. This I think so. Melon is the new color of the year for this year, and I love everything that is melon so far. So the sequins, the glitter paper is beautiful. The cardstock, the ink, I love it all. So you will be seeing the color of the year from me. So in the spots where I feel like I need to fill in a little bit of extra is where we're going to tuck some sequins in. So like I said, I'm just pulling off the bottom, and then once I add my photographs, I will add the top. So I'm just going to make sure I actually, oh, see, I did not glue those down yet. I knew I had some not adhered pieces. So I was just checking. Yes, I'll just say the whole workshop has lots of room for photos. The fabulous one. So there we go. Now we've got everything adhered down. I'm gonna I'm going to stop, and I'm going to add my sequins, and then I'll decide if I need to add anything more. So I just took out the ones that are more the French vanilla iridescent color, and I just added them onto my glue dots. And so now I'm just going to kind of tuck them in the spaces that I want to fill something in. So on the Fabulous workshop, they're melon dots, which are super fun too. Another melon accent. And there's even different sizes. So I'm just kind of tucking them in a few spots. There we go. So oh, Glenda, you better download that workshop. So if anybody is actually looking for the workshop, if you go on to the Close to My Heart shopping website, and when you look at the Fabulous products, underneath it, it says workshop guide. So like I said, the workshop does create with you this single page, but obviously, that's good, Judy. Obviously in Fabulous, and then there's two double page spreads. So I'm just going to say this too. Maybe I will come back and do the other ones. So there's this one, which would be super fun. You could totally adapt it for celebrating you too. And then this one, also same thing. And then actually, when I was thinking about it, the little treat containers, you could totally use them as like a birthday treat, right? Like a goodie bag or like a take home, whatever you call it these days when kids take things home. Yes. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, who knows, maybe I'll come back and I'll do the rest of them with celebrating you. As I know they would adapt super easily to celebrating you. And like I said, you can find the workshop on Close to My Heart's website right now. So, and I will, when I add my photos onto it next week, add photographs on here or come back and do a quick video to show you. Maybe if I come back and do some of the other ones, I'll show you this one live with photos on it. But I think it turned out super cute. I thought it would. I had a feeling. Flower shop's your favorite. You could easily adapt it for anything. So all of the layouts from this workshop you could use in any capacity with the new products, right? So I'm just saying, it's a good one. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.